Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this new video. Just to remind you, in this series we are responding to Dan Gibson's claim that Islam was founded in Petra, not in Mecca. And this is inshallah going to be a very quick video. Let's as usual go and listen to Dan Gibson's claim.
Eventually, Ibn Zubair lost the battle, but the cause was taken up by those in the city of Medina in Saudi Arabia and by the city of Kufa in Iraq. I believe that during this time, the Islamic world was thrown into contention. Should they pray towards Petra or should they pray towards Mecca? The great Islamic empire had divided into two. Originally, the Umayyads ruled from Damascus, and they prayed towards Petra. But they were defeated in battle, and now the eastern part of the empire was ruled by the Abbasids, who all constructed their mosques facing towards Mecca. It was during this exact time that we see a change in mosque construction. Before this, every new mosque constructed faced Petra. But now, for the first time, some of the new mosques began to face Mecca in Saudi Arabia. But the problem still existed. What do you do with the old mosques? They were built facing Petra. It was during this time that mosques began hanging a sign on the wall to indicate the direction of prayer.
Let's stop here, just to make sure that we are all in the same page here. Dan Gibson made a very specific claim that after the death of Ibn Zubair, the Islamic world was divided. Some prayed towards Mecca and some prayed towards Petra. At this specific time, which was after the death of Ibn Zubair, mosques began hanging a sign on the wall to indicate the direction of Qibla. Let's listen again.
It was during this time that mosques began hanging a sign on the wall to indicate the direction of prayer.
Now that the claim is clear to everyone, let's continue watching.
It was said in the reign of Uthman that the Caliph ordered that signs be posted to the walls of the mosques in Medina. This was so that the pilgrims could easily identify the direction to which they needed to address their prayers.
Now this is a very interesting development, because up until this time, mosques were built so the faithful had only to face the Qibla wall and they faced the holy city. Why would you need to introduce a sign unless the direction of prayer had changed?
This is so embarrassing. I'm not sure if everyone noticed the stupid statement we just heard. Dan here is saying that the Qibla sign was introduced after the alleged change of the direction of Qibla. This is false. The sign was introduced during the Caliphate of Uthman. If you don't trust me, if you don't believe me, how about believing and trusting Dan Gibson and his YouTube documentary? Let's go and re-watch the clip again.
It was said in the reign of Uthman that the Caliph ordered that signs be posted to the walls of the mosques in Medina. In the reign of Uthman, that the Caliph ordered that signs be posted to the walls of the mosques in Medina. In the reign of Uthman, that the Caliph...
In the same video, the other guy admits that the sign was introduced during the Caliphate of Uthman, while Dan Gibson is arguing that it was after the death of Ibn Zubair. Uthman Caliphate ended in 656 AD. Ibn Zubair was killed in 692. Are these people working together? Or is it just a hodgepodge of clips? One argues that the sign was introduced after the death of Ibn Zubair. The other is arguing that it was introduced during the Caliphate of Uthman. This self-refuting, silly documentary is an insult to everyone who still supports Dan Gibson and his mad theory. Dan Gibson is assuming that his audience are stupid. Stupid to the extent that they wouldn't realize these clear-cut contradictions. And with that, we end our video. Thank you so much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.